That belongs in a museum.
Sylvanas wouldn't be bad here. Sludge Belcher's fine. There's Karen Bloodhoof. That's really good too, actually.
Also playable
by itself. It's not hugely good, but the fact that you get another one for free with N'Zoth just pushes it way over the edge of being pretty much auto-include.
This is definitely the card that was always synonymous with explaining the words tempo and value because, again, you play it, it's got great silence available to Mattun in the Spellbreaker.
Oh, that is true. Probably will get silenced, yeah, it will. Doesn't change the fact that a brand new one's going to come back with N'Zoth later, though.
So far, we have Karen Bloodhoof, Dark Cultist, and Deathlord coming out from the N'Zoth at
N'Zoth turn. I think that's probably not a bad idea.
And we can see that Strifecro actually has no answer to. I mean, I think N'Zoth is the only play, and it's not the maximum value. No Sylvanas to resummon, but at least buys himself a single turn with the Deathlord.
And you notice Reno is not active yet for Mattun either.
I forgot about that Deathlord. Yeah, this was going to be on. You're also going to get a minion of your own.
You will. Yep. Oh, okay.
La la.
That's interesting.
So he's going to be able to Twisting Nether and get the Bane Bloodhoof.
I was going to say, now if you're Twisting Nether, yeah.
Is it a buffed up Bane Bloodhoof too?
Let's wait to see the Order of Death Rattles. I believe you're correct.
I believe so.
It is.
Because they came out at the same time.
Well, that was nice.
Wow. All right, that worked.
And it's a 4-8 against the Priest, which famously has always been a stat line, the 4 attack. It's a big fatigue advantage, though, in terms of 3 cards left to the 10 coming through for Strifecro. Needs Light Bomb, needs it right now, though, and it doesn't clear the whole board either.
Soul Priest, well, no Circle of Healing to go along with it for a couple turns now. But now it may actually be the game for Mattun.
Well, I've got a pen, not a pencil, so I'm going to put in the permanent ink.
Oh, yeah.
To reward Mattun for his Game 1 victory, and definitely one of the most unheralded, but certainly will come out. Turn 9 Brawl is much superior to Turn 10 Brawl in that regard.
Might as well do everything you can to get the damage into face.
And it's also one of those lower value minions being extended onto the board.
Nice.
Oh, wow. All right, well, works out.
Yeah, he can actually kill one of these boom boss.
He's going to Loatheb. Was this necessary, given that we're at 10 mana? If there's a Brawl, it'll certainly be played.
Other than N'Zoth.
So it also prevents him from running in and executing whatever survives, too.
So 50-50 for a desirable Brawl. Doesn't get it, though.
Wow.
Oh, that hurts, man.
Perfect Brawl for Mattun. Preserves his life total. Doesn't even kill. Because Sergeant doesn't need to.
Yeah, because he can't another.
It's true.
Yeah, I suppose you would have Bane Bloodhoof at least.
Sylvanas as well.
Well,
Sylvanas doesn't do anything.
Back.
Yeah.
You'd really just have Bane Bloodhoof.
He can have a 1-2 slime as well for the Sludge Belcher.
That's true. You have that.
So Mattun actually looks for a better turn for the Brawl. That's interesting.
Greedy.
That's super good.
Left.
It cannot be many. The question is, do you extend to the board at all?
I think Shredder is fine because it is a Death Rattle minion, but everything else.
Oh, he's going all in.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I do that.
Interesting to see. Maybe this is a reflection of the amount of cards left. We don't have that information right now, but Mattun has been playing this game of Chicken with the Brawl. He's been holding on to it in scenarios where most players would have brawled, and certainly this will be the turn where Brawl comes down. Full board from Strifecro.
Yep.
Yeah, this is when the greed gets reworded.
Okay.
Asked about Justice Card True Hearts. Certainly were expecting it. Is in the hand as well. And now is Strifecro out of damage to actually end this game.
Yeah, and this is the second time that he got his worst minion survive from the Brawl as well.
Yep. Will tap, could play the Emperor Thorison into the weapon, but that would clear it. And also, the other minion discount really doesn't change anything about future turns.
Yeah, we're probably going to see the Eater of Secrets get dropped here.
Mattson's greedy line of play with the second Brawl has paid off in spades. Interesting to hear Strifecro's thought process on extending as far as he did. He just concedes, realize he doesn't have the damage to take out the Control Warrior, and Matt's due to reduce damage will be to Ice Lance a single
he's doing it.
Minion.
He's doing it for sure. He wouldn't life tap if he wasn't going to brand Loatheb, you'd think. Yeah.
Here we see it.
Let's do it.
Well,
You can win, Mattun.
I don't know if he's going to win this one.
Bad news for you, fan. Only thing that can be done by Mattun is to reduce 5 damage by Ice Lancing a Lotheb. There's more than enough damage and the Eater of Secrets to cement this game, so we're going to a game 5, guys.
Yeah, Reno is not active because of those duplicates still in Mattson's deck, so that is it. We are going to game 5. It's true. Yeah, that's true. Never mind. He knows. He knows it could be in there.
Something so we can see the Eater of Secrets.
The end is certainly coming, Mattun.
I've actually never seen this card played before.
That's what we just said. None of us have seen it. Here we go.
Wow.
Let's check out the animation. Eat that secret. Nom nom nom.
Tasty ice
Only
block.
once, but that's pretty cool.
The overkill is real. It's going to be the heal bot taking out Mattun, and we're going to a game 5 in the Hearthstone World Invitational. First opportunity. I'll be happy to see anything pop out, you think, from that Death Lord.
Well, also, if he can Velen's Chosen this next turn.
It's a lot of pressure for the
Exactly.
Bruce Mage.
Big draw, actually. It sounds weird to have Alex Straza on turn 3 be a big draw, but denying that to be a card to pop out from the Death Lord is big for Mattun.
I don't think it really matters from this point because this Death Lord has 12 HP.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard for Mattun to deal
Yeah.
with.
It's basically a Ysera when it comes to stat line. Malagos as well, but with the downside.
He would have to use so much direct damage on this Death Lord to actually kill it. Pretty annoying. Strifecro, doesn't really need to kill this mad scientist. He can just do 4 more damage to face.
Yeah, he can just hero power his face and go face.
Yeah.
Face and face.
You talked about getting the Organized Soul Priest out earlier, and the aggression is certainly there, going to force reactionary plays from Mattun before turn 6. Frostnova, Darksha Alchemist would be a clean card, and yep, the pressure's going to continue.
Wow. Never
This-
mind. He's going to take the aggressive route.
It's aggressive, and there's getting a priest getting a
10
mage down
HP.
to 10 HP
Setting
at
up
turn
for
5.
lethal next turn.
Well, this is why you keep the Alkanai Soul Priest rather in your opening hand. And even though there's an ice block out for Mattun right now, it's still a pretty scary situation.
You're popping it at 5, which isn't ideal.
Yeah, but if the Akane Soul Priest lives, you have the Zombie Chow and Akane
And it's so
circle
early.
combo.
So little cycle has come through from Mattun, and now has to deal with the ice block being popped.
Wow.
That is really strong.
Is this going to be the reverse switch?
It is certainly looking like it. Right now, there is no second ice block in
Oh
hand.
my god.
He's got Circle of Healing. Wow, that's it. Strifecro.
No, unless he used Ice Lance. Did he use the Ice Lance?
Nope.
No, he didn't.
That
this
is
is
it.
it.
Yep, Circle of Healing.
Waiting for him to realize it.
Well, the Circle of Healing would actually kill the Alkanai Soul Priest, so that
Oh, yeah,
would
you're
mean
right,
that
you're
the
right.
Zombie Chow would heal
No,
instead.
but
Whoops.
he has a shield, so this works now, right?
What?
He has a shield.
So power word shield, but
Power
remember
shield.
there's spell power
Oh,
on
you're
the
right.
on the
You're right. Oh my gosh.
there's spell power actually from the
So he
Velen's
needs another
Chosen.
shield then, right?
Yeah, if he draws another shield. No, that's not going to do it. Okay, so he can't kill him this turn. He can still do 2 damage to him.
Do you maybe want to play your
It's okay.
Museum Curator?
Yeah, sure. I mean, just do your hero power to the face, play Museum Curator,
Leper
see what you
Gnome?
get.
That's not a
Toshly.
Leper Gnome.
Corrupted Healbot.
Corrupted Healbot's hilarious here, but it's not
No,
gonna,
you cannot play
it's not
it
gonna
here,
do anything,
yeah.
no. I mean, yeah, you'd still grab it for the stats.
Corrupted
but-
Healbot would have been lethal if he had 1 more mana, because he would have been able to, no, would have killed off the Organized Soul Priest
Yeah,
as well.
that's the thing.
So many awkward interactions
I
here.
know.
Second ice
and
block.
there's the second ice block, but is it even enough? I mean, he's still got, he's only got that
He
one
can
Frost
play
Nova.
Frost Nova and Doomsayer, and he's Ice Block.
Still going to be a big turn. There's no direct damage from Strifecro in his hand, not something the Priest class has ever been strong at. Organized Soul Priest would represent popping the second ice block.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 1 turn too late.
Well, he can kill the Doomsayer with the Flash Heal and his hero power.
Go cannot. It's going to be really difficult for him to deal 15 damage from an empty board.
Follows your 2 lines of plays so far. He's really considering this. Does he take out the Doomsayer? The answer is yes. No Flame Strike in the hand right now from Mattun.
I like this too, playing the Sludge Belcher just so he can at least poke away at that life total even if the Sludge Belcher gets cleared. And Flame Strike does not kill it too, which is big, even though it doesn't really matter a whole lot.
He's going to start off with that.
Yeah. All right.
Second ice block gone. Just trade one of the alchemists into The Emperor Thorison clears out the minion as well.
Crucially, too, he keeps that Sludge Belcher above Flame Strike range.
I think he's just boned.
Yeah, this is so much pressure.
Yeah, never mind. Arcanine Soul Priest
Cycle
got
doesn't change anything.
5 health, yeah. All right, well, that's it.
Strifecro taking the reverse sweep.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
That really was looking like it might be a 3-0, but in the end, the Reno Freeze Mage just doesn't do it. Maybe with this...
yeah, and that Sticker doesn't do anything.
Well, no, I mean, the Hero Power is just going to kill him.
Here it is for Strifecro.
Wow.
That's it.
See the well played, and that is going to be Strifecro reverse sweeping Mattun, smartly predicting that with the Druid nerfs, there'd be plenty of Freeze Mage play, and the Eater's Secret's got value in the Warlock. The Warrior did Warrior things, and then the Priest teched out as well, took out the Freeze Mage, and congratulations to our first ever Hearthstone World Invitational Champion. The Soul Cup winner is Strifecro.
Wow, crazy stuff. And I got to say, it was a fun tournament to